Hi.
How's it going?
Good, and you?
Good. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
What was the name on your reservation?
Nicole Rosa.
Yes. All right. So you're with Connor at the pink table in the back. We have 2 classes today.
Okay.
I forget. It's not right here.
Yes. Can I have prosecco?
Yes, absolutely.
That I'm gonna do a whole reel and
Yeah,
everything.
absolutely.
Woohoo. Me arrepentiré de esto después, maybe. Pero pues sí. Salud otra vez. Wine and paint, pues. Here's my wine. Oh, sin batería, vamos a cambiarla.
Good, because I don't want to repeat myself. This is a little on the tricky side because it's what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these two together. Oh yeah, I made a fun playlist for y'all. I was like, the playlist that our corporate made was like dirty. Like really dirty, and I was like, I don't think this is Greta Gerwig. And I was like, you don't need like, it was a lot of Nicki Minaj and a little bit of other like Barbie girl vibes. So we'll have a fun playlist. So right now it's kind of looking like this really pretty lilac-y lavender color, right? Not to worry, we're gonna go ahead and make this a little bit more pink. And what I want to do is kind of slowly introduce the red because this is a bit of a tricky pink to make. My brush, kind of like a little French manicure, just dipping it, I'm not scooping it, into the red paint. And I'm going to start adding it, becoming pretty pink, right? But you kind of want to play around with how much red you have in it. So start kind of adding bit by bit. This is kind of where mine's at. It's looking like this, so I added a little bit more red. But the thing is, oftentimes this paint will dry slightly darker than what you see on the palette because it is acrylic paint, which means it is plastic. And when plastic hardens, it, gets darker. So if you want to, go ahead and kind of like reverse engineer and add a little bit of white to it. I'm adding a little bit of white to it at a time. It's okay if you totally take up the whole plate with this. We're obviously going to be using a lot of pink. And I will say that you really got to make sure you're mixing everything because you don't want like streaks of other colors in there.
Ooh.
You don't want like a random purple streak in there. So I'm adding a little bit more red to mine. Let me kind of float around the room. You could probably use a little more red in yours.
Okay.
Because it's got this kind of like hot hubba color to it.
Do I need more red?
Couple that you already had. That looks really good. Yeah, that's like really good. It's like paint lump. It's all good. It's not going to affect it too much. Nice. That's a great pink. Great. That's looking good.
Okay.
Nice. How are we doing back here? Oh, these pinks are looking awesome. Nice. Yeah. Looking good? Not as bad as me. Good. To be fair though, I have a lot of like Leo and Cancer friends, and they like made every single birthday party like, let's go to the Barbie movie, and I was like, oh my god. So I've seen it 6 times.
Whoa!
And I will be seeing it first. It's like an extended post-credits cut. It is. Oh, I could go for $4. Like, let's go. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. I like cried a lot. I feel like it like captured that childhood nostalgia, all right, you know. Like this will just go up on the wall as is. You know, this could be a gift for some. Maybe it's a gift to your ex because he's just Ken, and you're kind of everything. I gotta say, I'm the right instructor for this painting. I feel like if you were not Barbie coded, you couldn't teach this the same way. Did anyone else feel like it was just like an immediate comfort?
Nice.
You're all good. We have not gotten far, as you can tell.
We have the same last name.
All right. So once we have this pink layer all down, we're actually gonna.
Para mezclarla era no, el violeta bastante con blanco y el rojo, pero tiene que ser como que la puntita y lo vas como que uniendo a ver que llegue al rosita. Primero se ve lila, sí.
Yeah, so if it goes a little too dark, you can always add a little more white into it. And the very first step is just cover the entirety of your canvas.
It's okay, right?
It's okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Gotcha.
Ahí está la pintura del profesor.
Ah, gotcha.
Aquí está la mía.
I
Así
got
se
you.
ve.
It's all
Exótica.
good. How we doing? And kind of like how the lip was a line that like came in, right, and it wasn't on the edge of it. It's gonna be the same for the like. To start from that inside line, like this. So coming from the inside line, the inside curve that we made, I'm gonna go ahead and a little bit further. So a little bit wider than the first one.
Estoy aquí concentrada.
So it comes out. This Barbie's flawless. That doesn't happen to Barbie. So I'm gonna go ahead. So instead of like curving like a 3 would, it comes up.
That's for us.
What?
The song is for us.
Oh yeah, birthday girl song.
We need to start here, right?
Yes.
Second
So
line?
it starts from right here.
Okay.
Yep. Mhm. Okay, now this next part of the B is the fun part. We'll make ourselves that little bubble first. So just give yourself like a nice little parenthesis. And then once you've done that, do the exact same thing on the bottom. Oh, like he's like, babe, just click on this, and then click. All right. So now that I have my little egg, what I want to do, I'll just give ourselves a little round of applause. We finished that big B.
Woohoo!
You did that. So, but filling it in, you're gonna be like, oh, I actually kind of ate that. Like, no crumbs. So, are we all from New York, guys?
No.
No. But where are we from if not New York?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Okay, where else? How are we doing with our filling in? Feeling better about our letters?
Yes.
A lot better. You're like, oh, it doesn't look like random lines anymore. Feel free to. If you have your original paint, you're more than welcome to kind of touch up.
So which brush?
You can touch it up with any of the smaller brushes, green, orange, or yellow. But I wouldn't do a bigger brush than that. Just to kind of, if you want to fix some of the curves. Or if you think you made it too thick in certain areas, although we don't discriminate how thick it is.
Oh, parece una B de Barbie.
This Barbie's thick. You can go on in. You know what's so sad about this? Is some of my favorite jokes to tell on stage, I can't tell. It's fine. We're gonna do the sparkles last, so don't worry about those yet. We're gonna do our little, right? Where it's kind of like almost like a bigger gap underneath.
I'm watching Mexico right now.
Oh, okay. I have not picked up Mexico yet.
I think I need purple. I don't have any purple left.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
One question.
Yeah. Pops of here and there. I like to kind of cluster them, leave some. But we're almost done. Y'all are like, dang. This is so much fun. My teacher's so good and attractive. And humble.
Lo logré, puñeta. Let's see if I can do a picture. I did it!
You did! Look so good.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Unfortunately, yeah, some things, but it doesn't look bad.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, you too. We did it, we did it.
Congratulations on the first.
Thank you so much. Bueno, lo he logrado. So, ahora voy a esperar al Uber. Cuando pueda grabar, pues regreso aquí porque si no voy a tener demasiado contenido. Bueno, he llegado y tengo una pintura de Barbie. Lo hice, lo logré. Me quedó bien, obviamente no me quedó como la persona que lo estaba haciendo porque hello, es artista, estudió para pintar, así que pues no iba a quedar igual, pero me quedó muy bien. O sea, estoy orgullosa, estoy feliz porque hice esto, algo súper diferente, pero valió la pena, me gustó mucho la experiencia. Si vas a estar por Nueva York, te voy a poner el nombre del sitio en la pantalla por si quieres intentarlo, porque me gustó mucho el lugar. Y ellos tienen diferentes pinturas que tú puedes escoger la que tú quieres hacer. Y miren qué casualidad que el día de mi cumpleaños tenían una de Barbie. Así que adivinen a cuál fui, pues ya saben. Voy a intentar ahora editar el video de esto mismo para poder subirlo a Instagram. Y nada, cuando vaya a hacer lo siguiente del día, pues voy a regresar aquí. Pero este es mi style.